lastly, we have Miss Neeta Sridharan ma'am. She is the programming head at Apeejay, Kolkata. Can we have a huge round of applause for ma'am? Now, I would like to call upon Mr. Swagato Sen Gupta to address the gathering.
Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you come in. This will be better, sir.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Oxford Bookstore, I would take this opportunity to welcome all of you who have come here to be with us for a very interesting evening today. We have Nobel laureate Dr. Apeejay Banerjee's book Chalk, which is getting launched today in the presence of Dr. Anuradha Lohia, but that's later. Now, as we speak, we are going to give you a sneak preview of the 16th edition of Apeejay Kolkata Literary Festival to be held on the 10th, 11th and 12th of January 2025. As you just heard, AKLF, which is a short form of Apeejay Kolkata Literary Festival, is the only festival which is curated and organized by a bookstore, which is our very own 100-year-old Oxford Bookstore. As a team, we are very proud of this festival because we give a lot of effort, which we have been giving all through these 15 years till now. And this is our effort which makes the festival always amongst the top 3 festivals in India in any parameters. This is a festival which has started, conceptualized and started by our director, Ms. Preeti Paul, and also another director, Ms. Maina Bhagat, who is still the director of AKLF, is not present over here, but she, as Ms. Katyal has said, is there in spirit. So this today, as we stand in the brink of getting into the 16th edition of AKLF, is a big testimony to the strength of literature, but more importantly, the strength of people like you, or patrons like you, who have been with us all throughout this 15-16 years. We have over here Ms. Katyal, Ms. Anjum Katyal, who is the director of AKLF, and Ms. Neeta Sridharan, who is the programming head of AKLF, who is going to give you more details over the festival. Ms. Katyal, over to you.
Yeah, good. Yes, even I can hear myself now. Hello everyone, welcome. From one point of view, it's lovely to see a crowded room. I'm sure some of you are wishing it was a little less crowded, but I can tell you that I'm very happy to see so many literature lovers, book lovers here today, and a very warm welcome to all of you from the team of the Oxford Bookstore and AKLF, Apeejay Kolkata Literary Festival. It's hard to believe that a festival that began in 2010 and which got me on board 2 years later is now turning 16. The next edition is going to be the 16th edition, and that's really something to be very, very pleased and happy about. So every year we try to bring you and your friends and family exciting 3 days of discussions and ideas and debates and a sense of what's happening in the world around us and in the country around us through some of our best writers. Very carefully thought through, very carefully selected and invited, who come here and share their minds and their thoughts with all of us. This particular edition next January 10th to 12th of January is going to focus a lot on the kinds of issues and concerns that are in the air around us right now. Things that we're all talking about and discussing. Environment and climate change is a big issue that is coming up, and we see it even in schools now, where younger and younger children are talking about these issues, which we never saw so widely discussed before. we've got also a lot of history. There's a lot of concern and debate around history. Returning to history, looking at it again, studying it again, what can it teach us to do and not to do. Mythology is another area which is, over this past few years, absolutely blossoming. A wide variety of writers who are dealing with mythology in very interesting ways, going back to it, rereading it, reinterpreting it, making mythology something that's relevant to us. We are a rich country in mythology, and there are many ways of using it in the arts, and the writers are certainly turning to mythology a lot, more than we've seen recently. Another very, sorry, this is cutting out. Another very important area to a lot of us, which has been top of mind and top of media, I would say, is gender issues, gender, women writing, power equations, how does this play out in the field of books and literature. So that's another area that we've given a lot of attention to. Politics and current affairs, nobody can stop talking about it. Week to week, the situation is turning, and our best writers on current affairs and politics have things to say. So we hope that you'll come and listen to them. These are some of the areas. We've also got to leaven up the mix a little bit. We've got a lot of young voices, which I always think is very exciting. Debut writers who have come up with their new books and writing about what it's like to be young in India today. What are the issues they deal with? The social media issues that are impacting their lives. So there's a lot of younger voices also this time round. And they're writing many of the very popular genres with a twist, whether it's romance, whether it's the murder mystery. I think, yeah. Yeah, I don't have much more to say. Just that, yes, whether it's your young lovers' romance, or a question of thrillers and murders and crime, which is always a favorite genre. So these science fiction, futuristic fiction. I think this is a signal for me to shut up. So let me hand over to my colleague Nita, who is actually going to give us.
I think that's better.
A feedback from this, but anyway, we'll risk it for now. And so, Sridhar to come up and take over. Thank you very much. Thank you.
ওটাকে অফ করুন নয়তো ডাউন করে দিন নয়তো ফিডব্যাক আসছে
আপনি মিডিলে দাঁড়িয়ে বলুন ফিডব্যাকটা আসে না বক্স আছে মিডিলটা
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really delighted to see so many people at our curtain raiser. So AKLF is known for the content and the conversation we curate, and the audience embraces the power of word, ideas and creativity. As we step into this realm of literary conversations, we are reminded of the profound impact that literature has on shaping our minds. I'm delighted to announce that more than 120 writers, poets, authors, and their captivating writings, thoughts and voices will grace AKLF 2025, our 16th edition. So I'll be announcing a few key names. I'm not going to announce the whole list. So we have with us this year poet Akhil Katyal, screenwriters and storytellers like author Akshat Gupta, Anand Neelakanthan, museum curator and art historian Dr. Alka Pandey, fantasy and historical fiction writer Anuja Chandramouli, poet Anita Agnihotri, translator Arunava Sinha, political psychologist Ashish Nandi, translator and renowned Bengali essayist Chinmoy Guha, educator, writer Devika, best-selling author and narrative history writer Ira Mukherjee, historians like William Dalrymple, Aparna Vedic is a part of AKLF this year, Jayanta Sengupta, Rana Safvi, author, scholar J.L. Silliman, politician Manishankar Iyer, actor, model and fitness ambassador Milind Soman, and his wife, who's also a writer, Ankita Kovar, besides Monideepa Banerjee, Nilima Adhar Dalmia, Neha Dikshit, Nusrat F. Jaffrey, Pinaki De, renowned editor, writer Prayag Akbar, journalist, writers Ashish Ray, Sagarika Ghosh, Rajdeep Sardesai, historian and environmentalist Ramachandra Guha, writer Ruchir Joshi, also Salil Tripathi, installation artist, very well known photographer, TEDx speaker Samar Jodha, Samrat Chaudhary, Sandeep Roy, Shabnam Meenawala, Shalini Modi, actor, traveler and blogger Shenaz Trejriwala, Shobha Tarur Srinivasan, also writers Shobha De, Sudeep Chakravarti, Sujata Bose, Sumantra Ghoshal, interior designer and writer Sunita Kohli, and musician, artist and now writer Ila Arun. So these are the key names, these are not all. I'd also like to announce formally our partners for this 3-day long literary festival. Kenilworth Hotels, Kolkata, they are hospitality partner. Chabar is our refreshment partner. Teachers Center is the institutional partner. Glenburn, Penthouse and Alliance Francis Bengal are our festival partners. 91.9 Friends FM is our radio partner. Renowned publishing houses will also be curating to create this vibrant and collaborative literary environment, and I'd like to name a few here. Aleph Book Company, we recently had an event where we launched Dr. Shashi Tharoor's book, which was also a part of the AKLF programming. Bloomsbury, Hachette, HarperCollins, Harvard University Press, Jadavpur University, Juggernaut. It's Juggernaut's book that we launched today. It's Apeejay Banerjee's book Chowk is published by Juggernaut. Neogi Books, Penguin Random House, Readomania, Rupa Publications, Speaking Tiger, Westland Books, and there are many more publishers who will be a part of AKLF programming, and their books will be discussed, and we'll have a dialogue around a lot of international writing, Indian writing in the 16th edition. Ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed to the second part of the program, if there are any questions, Ms. Katyal, Mr. Sengupta and me will be happy to answer. Also, we'll wait 5-10 minutes before Mr. Apeejay Banerjee, who's right here in the Park Hotels. He's giving some interviews. He'll be joining us in 10 minutes. So if you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer them.